Hi, I'm Nick DiPetrillo, author of Arete, and I'm going to give you a little taste of what the game is all about. Now, in Arete, you play a Greek hero. When I say Greek hero, a lot of you probably think of King Leonidas hurling his spear, or Hercules wrestling people to the ground, and you can absolutely do that. But we also have Amazons, the cursed seers, the priests who call down the wrath of the gods, the great orators whose speeches rouse armies. Really, anything represented in Greek myth, we tried to include in Arete. A special feature of a Greek hero that should be familiar to you D&D players is that a hero is measured by the grandness of their actions, not the morality. So the old Munchkin adage of kill them and take their stuff is very appropriate in Greek myth. Because if you can beat them, you're more heroic than they are, and then you take their treasure and become even better. That's not to say that all Greek heroes are jerks. Some of them are quite noble. It just doesn't factor into their heroism. One of the special features of Arete is our narrative control system. A lot of games talk about being a shared storytelling experience between the game master and the players. Well, we make that very factual. Whenever a player rolls dice for one of their skills in Arete, what they're doing is determining who gets to describe the outcome. If a player makes a history check to know about a certain thing and does really well, then they're going to be talking about what their check tells them. They get to make up the details. If they roll a deception check to lie to someone, let's say they do okay but not great, then they get to tell their lie and how the person they're lying to reacts to it. But the game master gets to throw in a little something because the player didn't do well enough. And as it goes down, it's a sliding scale of control between the game master and the player that really makes it a collaborative storytelling experience that you can run without any preparation, and you as the game master will be forever surprised because you have no idea where your game is going to go. So you're part of that fun discovery experience that's normally reserved for players. We even include that narrative experience in a combat situation. In combat, players are really vying for the control to make their cool speech about their actions and inflict wounds on the enemy. Whereas the game master, you try to do the same but win interjections and the right to change things. So let's say that someone rolls well in combat, but their opponent does equally well. Now the player gets to describe, okay, I lift my spear over my head, leap into the air, and drive it down at him. But the game master, controlling the monster, rolled well on his defenses, so he gets to interject, but the monster leaps aside at the last second as you strike down, and plunge your spear into the empty earth. We wanted to make that narrative control the heart of the game, and that's what makes Arete a complete collaborative storytelling experience that's wrapped in the culture of Greek myth. And I think it's a truly unique game, and I hope you enjoy it.